Lovely touchdown there, Carlo Ancelotti, with a consoling word to Edin Terzic. And Jude Bellingham seconds away from starting the celebrations. There's the full-time whistle, and the Kings have regained their crown. It's another Champions League coronation for Spain's royal club. Real Madrid Champions League winners for the 6th time in 11 years, and the 15th time overall. Europe's greatest club side has done it again on the greatest stage of all. It's another one for Carlo Ancelotti. It's a glorious night for the team in white. Dani Carvajal and Vinicius Jr. with the goals on a night when they had to withstand a barrage from Dortmund at times. But this team knows how to win, and they know how to win this competition.
Absolutely, Fletch. You got to say, you got to have sympathy for Edin Terzic and the Dortmund boys, who I thought performed exceptionally well. But the big thing is, you have to take your chances. And opportunities in games like these can come few and far between, and they've had a couple of great opportunities, and they did have the better chances in the first half. They didn't take them, and there was almost an inevitability about the second half. We just knew at some point Real Madrid would come back into the game. They got the goal from the unlikeliest of source, with a header from Carvajal, and then Vinicius Jr. with a finish effectively killed the game. They are champions once again, and they're champions once again for a reason.
Carlo Ancelotti off to see the supporters. Whether they're family members, I don't know, but that's a lovely moment. He's walked right the way around, and that's where he's gone. That's where he wants to be. That's where his heart is. And he's taking home tonight yet another Champions League winning medal. And there's one of the heroes of the hour, straight into the supporters, Vinicius Jr. The celebrations well and truly underway. The trophy presentation to come. It's a La Liga Champions League double for the greatest club side of them all. The European champions are Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, 15-time Champions League winners. An incredible night for them and their fans. They've never gone a whole campaign without losing a game in the Champions League until now. An iconic win in an iconic venue. We will pick the bones out of that, but first of all, your initial reaction. This is a huge moment for those players on the pitch. And you get your Dortmund thoughts in a second as well, Rio.
Well, listen, this is a moment these guys will never forget. Some people have said this, they're 6th, they're record breakers. Toni Kroos's last match, penny for his faults. Someone like Jude Bellingham, the other end of the spectrum, he's first. What a wonderful evening for them all. But what I would say about this Real Madrid team, they're not the greatest team in terms of skills and playing exciting football like other teams, like Barcelona's of yesteryear maybe, but this team do not mind suffering. They're happy to suffer in moments in this game, knowing that at some point their electrifying front players are going to get a moment and they're going to be decisive, and that's what it's been like all through this competition. Suffered against City in both legs, but came out victorious and comfortable here. Carlo Ancelotti, what a manager.
Jose, another example of just how quickly Real Madrid can hurt you if you don't take your chances.
Yeah, we could feel it. We could feel it. And this is Real Madrid. You know, they can, as Rio say, they can be humble. And sometimes it's hard for the big clubs, for the big players to have that humbleness. When they played against Man City, they told to beat them, we have to change our philosophy. And ask Real Madrid fans if they were unhappy to see them change their philosophy against Man City. Ask Real Madrid fans if they are unhappy that today in the first half they were dominated. Ask them. Ask them. They don't sell philosophy. They put cups in the office.
So true.
And what about Carlo Ancelotti? Because that is another Champions League winners medal for him as well. He's guided them to so much success, but had so much success individually as a manager as well, Rio.
Yeah, Don Carlo. That's the only way you can talk about him now. But like Jose says, that humility comes from him. He's the guy who guides his team, and he says, listen, he makes them feel comfortable to take a backward step. We see so many teams nowadays, it's about, I have to control the ball, I have to control the game, I have to dictate everything. He has that humility to say, no, sometimes we may have to win this game a different way. And this team are capable of doing that. And it's magical to see that, because today...
He's not a social media coach. He's a proper coach. He's not a social media coach. He comes from the meritocracy. Go to his office and see how many medals.
There were a lot of decisions that he's made throughout his career, and we spoke earlier on about the brutal nature of a winning manager like Carlo Ancelotti. And like he's saying, like Jose's saying, not to be influenced by anybody else. He knows exactly how to win games and how exactly he needs to do it.
You have to be like that. Not everyone can win a game the exact way that they want to do it on paper. The game takes different courses, and you've got to be able to maneuver your game plan throughout a game. He does that really well. He doesn't panic. I think panic is the big word. He does not panic in moments where the team maybe looks like they're in disarray. They ride those waves, and again, because of the quality they've got at the top of the pitch, the back players in the midfield can feel comfortable saying, we'll soak this pressure up, and then bang, Vinicius comes alive.
But don't get me wrong. Edin did a great job. The team come here and played very, very well.
Brilliant.
Football is not about ifs, but if they score a goal in the first half, I'm pretty sure that they win. So congratulate them, because, you know, I feel sorry for them. Honestly, I feel sorry for them, because they were a very good team.
Okay, let's get some reaction from the Real Madrid camp. Jude Bellingham is standing by with Jules Breach.